This project, Old and New Post-War Environmental Pollutants, the New Frontiers of Scientific Research, is a project made by IIS Galilei, a high school in the middle of Italy in a city called Jesi, which has won a national award from the Ministry of Education and Merit in conjunction with the Ministry of the Environment and Energy Security and the Ministry of University and Research. This project, which won the National Award IM Environment in the academic year 23-24, has been coordinated by two teachers of the Galilei Institute, Massimiliano Loroni and Milva Antonelli, also involving three classes of the Institute, the environmental biotechnologies. And this is only one of the many projects our school every year accomplishes. There's a European legislation which was introduced in February 2023, which regulates the use of lead in hunting and humid zones, since it has been found inside the flesh of aquatic birds. And that's where our idea came from. What if lead can break into the environment also through oxidation and soil leaching?
To verify this leaching process, we have analyzed three Italian rivers. One with a normal industrial activity, the Isino one, another with a shooting range nearby, which is the Cesano, and finally the Piave River, which has seen the World War I battles in it, and for a pristine environment we choose the Iceland. As we can see in these maps, we have occurred some sampling in each river, one upstream and the other downstream, since we need to compare the concentration of lead before and after the polluting activities. Meanwhile, for the island, we got samples along the coast of all the entire island. For the project, we used some technologies such as drones equipped with the payload probe for samplings and the multiparametric probes to analyze the chemical physical parameters such as pH, dissolved oxygen, and conductivity.
In addition, we bought a spectrophotometer field, which allowed us to do the analysis of parameters such as nitrate, etc. immediately, while for the heavy metals analysis, we had to filter and acidificate. Then the sample will be tested in the school lab with the spectrophometric atomic absorption, searching for cadmium and chrome other than lead. This to prove the different behavior of lead related to the other heavy metals.
Now, this is a list which collects all the data from the different rivers that we have analyzed.
These charts reassume all the data. Each metal has its color, gray for lead, red for cadmium, yellow for the chrome. One column for the upstream and the other for the downstream. As we can see in the Zeno chart, there's an increase in all of the three metals, since it's an industrial zone. In the Cesano one, where it's placed the shooting range, we can notice an increase only in the lead metal. In conclusion, for the Piave chart, also there is an intensification in the lead concentration, making us think that the war not only has instant effects, but also persistent ones. The first three charts represent the concentration of lead in the sediments of soil, and the second threes are the concentration of lead in the water. We can see that the concentration is much more higher in the sediments. This proves that the lead is a leaching substance that can pollute the water through the soil.
This project has made us also discover how bad or not is the quality of Italian and international waters, but the real objective is to quantify the concentration of lead. After all the analysis, we can state that lead is a very persistent metal and it resists even after 100 years. The proof we have is the Piave River, which shows a very high concentration of the lead contained in projectiles. In the end, being exposed to lead can be dangerous for the food chain, which is easily accessible.